A and P up here.
Hi and welcome to Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Corporal Todd Hunter. About 30 Afghan civilians were killed following a suicide bomber attack in southern Afghanistan yesterday. An International Security Assistance Force convoy was on patrol near the Pakistan border when a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device detonated near their vehicle. No ISAF soldiers were killed in the blast. However, 3 ISAF soldiers were wounded. Their injuries are not considered life-threatening. The ISAF forces assisted local Afghan authorities by providing immediate medical assistance to those injured in the blast. Several wounded Afghans were evacuated to the ISAF base in the area to receive medical care, but most were taken to a nearby civilian hospital. The Department of Defense is taking steps to further protect troops from these types of attacks, as improvised explosive devices are the #1 killer of U.S. service members serving downrange. Senior Airman Rob Joswiak shows us the newest vehicle in the U.S. arsenal, designed to reduce American casualties.
At 9.5 feet tall, 8 feet wide, 20 feet long, and 48,000 pounds, the Mine Resistance Ambush Protected Vehicle, or MRAP, makes the Humvee look like a go-kart. And its size is designed to protect soldiers from their #1 killer.
It's protected against mines, IEDs, rocket-propelled grenades, and small arm fire. It takes the explosion, because of the height of the vehicle being off the ground, the explosion, it actually spreads the explosion out and takes it away from the vehicle, so there's no flat bottom to flip them over and bring the explosion into the vehicle to them.
These MRAPs are ambulance models. Drivers, TCs, and medical personnel learn all about the vehicle before taking a look at the mechanics of the MRAP. For soldiers, these vehicles are a much-needed upgrade.
A buddy of mine died in Iraq. If we had trucks like this, that kind of thing, supposedly wouldn't happen. So if they tell us that this is all we're going to drive, hurry up and get them to us.
After a few days in the classroom, soldiers took the MRAPs out for some driver training.
You good on this side?
These are the first batch of MRAPs to reach Afghanistan. And while Humvees continue to be the norm, don't be surprised to see an MRAP show up to save a life. Senior Airman Rob Joswiak, Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan.
The Combined Joint Task Force 82 will field the MRAPs after all the medics and operators are trained on the vehicle. Now here's a look at your photos from the field.
An engineer with the Bagram Provincial Reconstruction Team visited a girls' school in Kapisa Province. The team was inspecting damage to the building caused by poor construction.
Local Afghans play a big part in rebuilding their country. The Army, stationed at Forward Operating Base Organy in northern Afghanistan, held a workshop to improve Afghans' construction skills. Senior Airman Jason Armstrong has more.
It may sound like a construction site, but it's actually a construction workshop. The Army's Bravo Company at Organy are teaching local Afghans basic construction skills.
In turn, it'll help us because it'll definitely be a lot more cost efficient on projects, because there'll be less room for error because they already know our standards and the right way to do things. And it'll be better for them because they can apply this, what they learn, they can apply this in other places of their lives, like fixing their homes, building things in the towns, etc.
Construction workshops have an impact on the work done in local communities.
This is really good for our country. Let's get more skilled labor, get more good job, and we can do more better things in our area, in our country.
We are very happy. We are very happy that our teachers are teaching us and helping us a lot. We will teach this to our students back in our communities.
The workshop lasted a week and hosted close to 50 local workers and contractors. Senior Airman Jason Armstrong, Organy, Afghanistan.
And that's all for this edition of Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Corporal Todd Hunter. Thanks for watching.